In the moonlit waters of the Atlantic Ocean, the year was 1873, and the ship that sailed the treacherous seas was known as the Raven's Pride. It was a massive, three-masted schooner with tattered sails and a crew of brave souls who dared to explore the mysteries of the deep. Among them was Captain Elijah Blackwood, a weathered mariner with a salt-and-pepper beard that told tales of countless storms weathered. The Raven's Pride was on a routine voyage from Boston to London, carrying a cargo of precious spices and exotic fabrics. The nights at sea were often filled with eerie stories told by the crew, of mermaids that lured sailors to their doom and ghostly ships that vanished without a trace. But nothing could have prepared them for the terror that would descend upon them one fateful night. It was a cloudless evening when the crew spotted an otherworldly light hovering above the ship, casting an eerie bluish glow on the deck. Murmurs of fear and disbelief rippled through the men as they looked up to the sky. Captain Blackwood himself couldn't comprehend the sight before him. He barked orders to lower the sails and prepare for an encounter they couldn't explain. As the crew scrambled to follow their captain's orders, a deafening hum filled the air, drowning out the crashing waves and creaking timbers. From the mysterious craft above, a strange mechanical appendage extended, resembling an otherworldly claw. It descended swiftly, reaching for the deck of the Raven's Pride. The crew watched in horror as the claw descended, and then, with a mechanical precision, it began plucking sailors from the ship like ripe fruit from a tree. Men screamed as they were lifted into the unknown, their desperate cries echoing through the night. Captain Blackwood, gripping the ship's railing, tried to fight back, but he was powerless against the technology of the unknown abductors. One by one, his crewmates disappeared into the hovering UFO, their terrified faces etched in his memory. As the last crew member was taken, the strange craft retreated into the night, leaving the Raven's Pride eerily quiet and still. Captain Blackwood was alone on the deserted ship, haunted by the empty faces of his missing crew. He stared up at the empty sky, knowing that he had witnessed something beyond the realm of human comprehension. Days turned into weeks, and the Raven's Pride drifted aimlessly, a ghost ship adrift in the vast ocean. Captain Blackwood was never the same after that night, his once fearless spirit broken by the horrors he had witnessed. He navigated the ship back to the shores of Boston, but when he told his story to the authorities, they dismissed it as a delusion brought on by the isolation of the sea. The Raven's Pride remained docked in Boston Harbor, a grim reminder of the night the crew had been abducted by a UFO. It became a legend among sailors, a cautionary tale told around campfires, warning of the mysteries that lurked beyond the stars and the horrors that could descend from the heavens to claim those who dared to sail the treacherous seas.